So, I want to expand a little bit on what Itzel just shared about engaging with your family and setting some boundaries. Maybe you had to move away for school and your family's used to having you around, so they are calling, texting, video chatting you what seems like endlessly. But it's likely that they just want to know how you're doing. They want you to be successful and they want to understand what you're going through and connect with you. Remember that you have power and choice to determine how you show up with people in different situations, and setting boundaries can actually make relationships healthier. Sometimes, as a first generation or low income student, you may not feel like you have choices about how you show up, especially with family. If they have certain expectations of your behavior, or you think that being in school means you have to be a certain way, but you really do have choices, and it really will make your relationships closer when you can honor your own needs, because by doing so, that allows you to show up for all these other important people in your life. So, going back to that example, if your family is contacting you nonstop, consider sharing with them your schedule and setting up a time that works for everyone involved to communicate, to connect, to have a phone call. It's very likely that they don't want to stress you out, they just want to know how you're doing. Another example may be that you're a financial contributor to your household and you're trying to figure out how to cover the cost of books, fees for classes, send money home. It may not feel like you have choices in that situation, but you can do things like talk with your family, build a budget, talk to folks on campus, potentially in the financial aid office or a student accounts office, to help get advice on how to make this all work together. Again, checking in with yourself, being clear about your own needs is the place to start. Then you can communicate those needs to other people to figure out a plan that works for everyone involved. Even if that resolution isn't something that everyone's excited about, but you can still make it work. Remember, it's never an all or nothing scenario. You don't have to choose between solely focusing on yourself and your own needs or solely focusing on the needs of others, especially your family, even though you care about them so much. There's always room for some type of compromise somewhere in the middle so that everyone can get what they need.